To start our turn for this round, we're going to do the gain 1 power for our Earth Spirit and put a presence at range of 0. That kind of stinks, but I really want to get a major power for him because he's going to start really making some energy, and I want him to be able to use it for some big damage. There's some really great cards here, you guys, but the one that's really speaking to me is the Trees and Stones Speak of War. We get to do 1 damage and defend 2 per Dahin in the target land. And it has this really cool ability where you may push up to 2 Dahin, moving the defend effect with them. And it has the right elements for our Earth Spirit. So we're going to grab this one, discarding these 3. We're going to have to lose this card, the Draw of the Fruitful Earth. It's one of our starting ones, so we'll put it underneath our player board. For our Shadow Spirit, we have no cards in hand, so we have to do our Reclaim action. And we're going to gain a minor card because we don't have a ton of cards in hand. And just in case we lose that Blight, that last Blight, we might have to start losing power cards. So this way, we'll get some more in our hand. Well, look at this. All fast cards. And there's a lot of fire and a moon here. There's fire and a moon there. Which one to get? I like this one because we've got a range, but it's just a moon. This one doesn't have fire or moon, and it's just defending. It's just defending's good, but we got Earth to defend. We want to fight. Let's do this Delusions of Danger just because we can get a range, which I like. So unfortunately, this Earth presence is kind of wasted. We'll have to place it in a location that we already have Earth presence because it was at a range of 0, but I still think it was worth it so that we could play 3 cards. Our Earth Spirit gains 4 energy this round, and our Shadow Spirit gains 3. We're going to have our Shadow Spirit play Crops Wither and Fade, Delusions of Danger, and Mantle of Dread. Our Earth Spirit's going to play The Trees and Stones Speak of War, Uncanny Melting, and Dark Entangled Woods. After all cards are played, we're going to do all of our fast actions. First things first, we have 3 moons and 2 fires. So because of that, oh no, we don't have 4. Yeah, so we can't do this one. But 3 moons and 2 fires, we can do both of these within a range of 1 of a shrine. Gather 1 explorer and destroy 2 explorers to add 2 fear. So we can gather 1 and eliminate 2. And here are our 2 shrines that we have. So we might as well eliminate this one for sure. And we can eliminate this one for sure. So that way, both of those places, they're not going to build. The question is, where do we want to gather from? We definitely don't want to gather into this land because they're going to build. So we might as well gather into here. Or, yeah, I think here. So there really isn't anything that we want to gather. Not that it really matters. I think I'm just going to leave that. I'm actually not going to do that effect. You don't have to do an effect. I'm just going to do the 2 eliminations and then gain 2 fear. 2 down, 6 to go. We're then going to play this Delusions of Danger and simply increase 2 fear. We'll move these 2 fear into here. That's 4 fear out of 8. Because the 3 cards that we played for our Earth Spirit, we have a Sun, 2 of these Rock, I think, and 2 of these Plant. We can do this effect. Once this turn, target spirit may repeat 1 power card with energy cost of 1 or less. So we're going to repeat that Delusion of Danger and do 2 more fear. That would be 6. Yeah. We're going to play both of these cards now. The Trees and Stones Speak of War and Dark Entangled Woods. This one, we get to do 1 damage and defend for 2 per Dahin in the target land. It has to be within a range of 1. Well, if you look here we have a shrine. We don't even need a shrine, but here we have our presence. We can go within a range of 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dahin here. Each one does 1 point of damage. This city is 3. This explorer is 1. So they're both eliminated, and we've just created 2 more fear by eliminating a city. And by creating 2 more fear, we filled up the fear pool again, and now we have another fear card. So we're going to have 2 fear cards come out at the beginning of the invaders' turns this round. Yeah. Oh wait, we're still not done. We have our Dark Entangled Woods. We can target an adjacent land. It doesn't matter because we're not going to need to defend. But we just create 2 more fear. I think we just generated 10 fear, you guys, right there. That was awesome. Okay, now we go to the Invaders phase, but first, let's look at our 2 fear cards. We have each player removes 1 explorer or town from a land with 2 or fewer invaders, and each player chooses a different land to gather 1 or 2 Dahin in, then deal 1 damage to invaders in that land. Oh my gosh. Well, this is what I think we're going to do. We're going to remove this explorer so that they're not going to be able to build or ravage at all this turn. Then the other one we're going to remove is this town here. Now this is removing, not destroying. So we don't get the fear because we simply removed, okay? That's something to note. Make sure you remember that. It's only if you destroy do you create fear, not removing or replacing. Each player can now choose a different land and move up to 2 Dahin into it and deal 1 damage. So I think I'm going to do 2 into this land and 2 into this land and remove 1 explorer from each of them. I mean, at this point, we just need to eliminate the cities and the towns, and there's only those in these 2 locations. So now I've got Dahin here. Maybe I can find a way to take out those cities and those towns. That would be awesome. So the invaders would technically ravage and build, but they're not going to ravage in any of the sands or build in any of the jungles because all of that is cleared. That is awesome. So then the only other thing we have to look at is exploring, and they're going to explore in the waterways and wetlands. They're still in all of those locations, so we're still going to have to put out 4 more explorers. But if you think about it, that is not bad at all because we still have a couple slow cards we get to activate. Here are the 2 slow cards that our Shadow Spirit has activated. This one, all we're going to do is generate 2 fear. This one, we're going to generate 2 fear, and then we'll push 1 explorer out of our location. We have an explorer right here. We're going to push this one out into the sands. And we generated 4 more fear, 2 more, and we have put out another card. We also have Uncanny Melting. If invaders are present, we have 1 fear. If target land is sands or wetlands, remove 1 blight. I wish we could remove the blight. There isn't anything that's close to one of our shrines, but I can obviously target any land that has an invader, so that's just going to increase fear by 1. That is 7 out of 8. Yeah. That was probably our most epic round right there. You can see we have really cleared this island. There's tons of places that are open. Yeah, they've got some people over here in the wetlands, but maybe if we can just destroy these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities, or even just get 1 more fear and just get rid of these 2 cities here and not even worry about the towns, we can win the game. So let's see if we can do it. For our Earth Spirit, we just have 1 card, so we're going to have to do the reclaim action and place out 1 presence, but that way we get all of our cards back in our hand. I think what we're going to do here is do 1 presence and claim 1 power card, and we're going to do another major power card. Okay, you guys, after looking at this for a long time, I think we can win the game right here. We're going to grab this Pillar of Flame. It is a 5 coster. We're going to have just enough energy to be able to use it. We're actually going to lose this Land of Thrashing and Furious Pain. I don't really want that anymore because we don't have a lot of issues where the blight is. So I'll discard these cards, and now let's place out our presence. We'll place the Shadow's presence right here, and the Earth's presence right in here in this wetlands. Our Earth Spirit gains 6 energy, and he's going to play Ritual of Destruction, the Trees and Stones of War. So that's 3, 2 plus 1 is 5. And that should be it. So we'll do 3 and then 2 energy here and 1 still in the supply. Our Shadow Spirit's going to gain 4 energy. So 3 plus 1, there's 4, and pay for this Pillar of Living Flame that we just got for 5 energy. We have no fast actions. We didn't build at all in any of the jungles, so we can just discard that. So they're not gonna ravage this round because there's nothing there. They are gonna build in the wetlands. We have 1 city and 1 town here, so we're simply gonna place a town in this location, a town over here in this location, nothing here, and then a town over in this location. then let's see where they're going to explore. They're going to explore, and because we're in 3, the tier 3, both in the sands and the mountains. Oh. So it's only places that they're either in or in adjacent. So here's the mountains. Here's the sand. They're definitely adjacent to that. Here's the sand, but they aren't adjacent to either one of these, but they are to both of those, or they actually have workers in there or explorers. So we'll place them there. But that is just fine. That is going to be the end of the invaders phase. Now we're going to do some actions. First, I want to apologize. I should have played this first in the fast action phase. Shouldn't really matter, but I should have done that. So what this says is we do 1 damage and defend for 2 per our Dahin in the target land. And that's in a range of 1, and there needs to be Dahin there. So we have Dahin in this location. So each one is going to do 1 point of damage, and we're going to hit this city 2 times. Okay, so it's going to be like this to show that it only has 1 hit point. Actually, that should be, it has 2 hit points. This means it has 1 hit point left because that's what's up top. I have to be able to eliminate that this round, or that's going to come back in full. After doing that, we're going to do these rituals of destruction. That does 2 damage if there's at least 3 Dahin, but there isn't, so don't worry about that. But we are doing 2 damage. 2 damage, Dahin are here, so we can eliminate this city. That's going to create 2 fear. We can get rid of one of these explorers as well. And with the 2 fear, we're going to get to the next level of fear or terror. 1 fear here, and then this goes all back up. Another one here. This fear card goes into here. But most importantly, we just for victory now have to eliminate all cities. We'll place that right here. Now, if you look here, these invaders are so scared out of their mind. They only have 1 city left. And you know what we're going to do? A pillar of flame. That does 5 points of damage. Has to be within a range of 2 of a shrine from our shadow player. Well, here's a shrine. 1, 2, 5 points. Takes out this city, and we just won the game. Whew! Oh my goodness. Man, that is a brain burner. I love this game. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm still playing it on like the easiest mode, you guys. Second easiest, okay? Second easiest, because I am playing with the Healthy Island and the Blighted Island. Thank goodness I didn't go Blighted. It was very close. But yeah, this game has so much replayability and so much to explore. I've just touched the tip of the top of the iceberg for this one. But yeah, I'll talk about it in a second. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This was Spirit Island.